I'm going to be showing you guys how we draw a part from an assembled drawing, and we're going to be drawing a part like a 3D modeling in Inventor. So this is an application which is called Inventor, and this application is used to draw parts in 3D view. Okay, so I'm not going to waste much of your time. Let's get started. So this is the part that we have. Okay, so in this part we have three views. This view is called the view from the front, and this view which is down here is called the view from above, and this one is view from the left. Okay, we have three views, and today we're going to draw one part. So actually the problem that is supposed to be solved is to draw all these parts one by one, so that when you give a manufacturer, you will be able to make each and one of these parts. Okay, so let's take a look at this part. This is part number one. This one, it's just a cylindrical part, and it looks like a nail, but we take a close look. Here we see that it is some sort of like a wall that is on the other side, which is like a triangular. So we need to take note of this. Okay, so now let's open our application, that is Inventor. So here I'm gonna minimize this, and this I'm gonna minimize, and here I have my application. So when you open Inventor, you have something like that, and we start by create. And okay, when you say create this one, it's a part, the first choice. Don't worry about my templates. I made them myself. I lost my default templates. I had to make them myself. So the first one is the part, and I just I need to press create. Okay, don't worry about the language of my computer. It's just these icons are just the same for different languages. Okay, they're just one and the same thing. So it's loading. Okay, so now it is opened, and let us just take another look on the detail. And remember, this is the detail that we have. We are going to like the part, and this part we are going to draw is this one, part number one. This one, let me increase a little bit. This is the part we are going to draw. This is labeled number one. Okay, so coming back to our application Inventor. So now let's start by sketching, and after sketching in 2D, our 2D sketch, so we need to select the plane, the XY plane, and after finishing the sketch, we will use other instruments to form this part. So this is a cylindrical part. We're going just to use the line, and these values, I have measured them, and we have this length being equal to 78 millimeters. So that's 78, and the diameter I had it 8, so I just need to put 4, and I'll use rotation afterward. So when I rotate, it will be equal to 8, and the lower length I had 7.5, that was 75 millimeters. And I have this part. This is going to be 5 millimeters, this length, and this one I have it to be 7. And after that I press enter, and this one I have it to be 4. Press enter, and I need to join this to this. Okay, now for us to see clearly what I have been drawing, I need to delete these signs, these marks, these measurement marks. So I'm just going to press Control and select all of them. I select all of them, and now I can press delete. Now this is now how my sketch looks like, but here at this corner I have trimmed in this way, so I just come to this side and press, so it's 2 millimeters. That's exactly what I want, and I just add here. So I've just trimmed it also just as it is in the question. So this done, I need to remove these size marks and delete them. Now I've finished sketching the necessary sketch that I need to draw this part. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to press, like, take the sketch, and after that I use my rotation. Then I'll select my os, and I'll say okay afterwards. And now I've finished drawing my part number 1, and this is how it looks like. So now this being done, and for me to give it to a manufacturer, I'll give him a drawing of this part, and with this same application I need to continue to draw its drawing. This is a 3D model, and this is how it looks like. This part, this is how it looks like. Okay, So now for me to draw the drawing of this part, which will allow the manufacturer to see the sizes, the dimensions, I need to save this file first. So I'm going to save. I go for file and save as, and I would call it part. Let me call it part 1, and let me save it to which file now. Let me look the file that I would want to save it. I want to save it in the local disk C, in the local disk D, and I want to save it in which one? Let me save it in let's say T slideshow, and save. Okay, now I've saved it. I've saved it now. So now that I've saved my parts, I need now to go to start, and I create. I press create, and now I need to create a drawing, and this is the last icon that I have for drawing, and I create a drawing. Okay, now I have opened the drawing page, and now I need to change the format of my paper, because this one it's big, and now I go to the format, and here is where I get the format, and I need an A4 paper. Now I have an A4, and now it has already put my drawing on it, but I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to delete this view, and I'm going to come here for me to paste it again, so that when I paste it, it shows these arrows, and now it's easier to put this this part, which is big, that should go like this and show it on the left side. So having done this, I need to have this one like this projection to show what one can see from view from the left side, and I can change the scale to maybe 2.1. No, it's too big, so it's better for me to keep with the same scale, which was 1:1. My scale to be 1:1. Okay, it's fine. So now I just press OK. Now I have my drawing, and I need to show the bisection so that it will be able to be seen that there is a hole inside, and we need to know where the hole that ends, which is at the back of this what can we say, a nail or some kind of a part similar to that one. So I need to select this view. After selecting it, I go to sketch, and I press line, and after that I need to close where I want to show this. Okay, this is not going to work. Why? Because it just finished. Yes, so I need to go back a little bit. Okay, line, I need to close all this area where I want to show the bisection like this. I have closed, and after this I'll say accept the sketch, and after that I come back to this, and then the bisection, and I choose this. So here it's from point to point, so I need to show which point. I need to bisect from this upper point to this lower point, and after that I say okay. Now it shows me the bisection, and this line for the bisection we need to show it, we need to make it thinner than the other ones, the lines which marks the edges of the part. So we're going to press on it and go to its properties, and here we have this one, and we choose the most smallest value. There's 0.01. Now it's thinner. This is how we represent. So after this we can now put our dimensions, and here it's where we come to and press this. So now we start by giving the biggest of all, which is this one, that has to be 82, and okay, and we come to let's give this one and this one, it's 7. Okay, and we need to show what angle is this one, and we need to show the diameters of this one, and here we can actually easily give the diameter of this bigger circle 18. It's okay, and the diameter of the smaller one is 10, and we need to put like the axis. So here I'll need this one on the circle. I'll have to put like this, okay, and I need to increase it a little bit like this, and this I'll increase it a little bit like this, and this I'll increase it like this, a little bit like this. Okay, and now I need to put like an axis also on this one, and here is how it goes. And I need to increase it a little bit like this. Yeah, so I've put Now I need to give this size on this. Let me press. I need to give this size, and let me press size, dimensions, and this and this. This is 75. Press OK. And here I have this diameter. And also I need to show this one. Okay, this is how I show this stream, and I need to write it's 2 by 45 degrees, and this is the trim, and I need to show this angle. After showing this angle, so for me to show this angle, I need to go here, sketch, and say sketch, line here, maybe up to here, and draw another one here up to this point, and say take the sketch, and after that I come to this, and now I need to show this angle between these two lines, this one and this one, and this is my angle. And after I've finished this angle, and now I have all the dimensions, and from this part can be made, and with this it marks our end. So thank you for watching, guys, and this was just the first part, and our assembled part is a lot of parts, and next time I'll be bringing the other parts, and after we finish doing these parts, we need again to be able to do the assembled part in the we need to draw the assembled part in 3D model, and after that we need to see if we can see how this part looks like in 3D model, something like that. So thank you for watching, stay tuned, and I love you all, guys. Thank you, God bless you.